Day 40 is here. I'm 40 years old, 40 days of this purpose-driven life journey. Only 2 more and we're finished. The title of day 40 is Living with Purpose. So Rick Warren does a beautiful job of kind of culminating all the lessons we've learned, and he gives the assignment for us to write out the mission statement for our life. He gives very specific instructions on how to get this mission statement written. I mean, it's not something that should be done haphazardly, quickly. It's something that should be thought about and worked through. So I am going to work through that at some point, but I want to read this verse, which is the key verse for day 40, and it blessed me. It says David served God's purpose in his generation. Living with purpose is all about serving God's purpose in your generation, whatever that is. So when I think about the journey I've taken over the last 40 days, I'm convicted to do what God put me on this earth to do, to fulfill my mission. He also brings up one of my favorite Bible verses. It is actually a Bible verse that I studied with my BSGs in our first Bible study together, and it comes from the book of Esther, and it talks about the fact that we were created for such a time as this, and that phrase changed my life and helped me to stay in purpose. I needed this 40 days. I needed this encouragement. I needed this push because it's so easy for me to get off track. So before this 40 days started, I spent 40 days working out for 40 minutes, trying to get my mind right. Wanted to close out my 30s being focused and committed to doing something to improve my overall health. I wasn't doing it to lose weight. I just wanted to feel better. And so when I switched focuses to making sure I got my 40 days of study in every day, the exercise went by the wayside. Like, I will walk with my mom on the weekends, but that's pretty much it because our weeks have been very busy. And then I have to focus on making sure I get this study done. I don't believe we can do it all the time, but I do believe that I can live my life in a way that is more balanced, more intentional, more focused. So even after my 40-day purpose-driven life journey is over, there's still lots and lots to be done. And I'm thankful that God created me personally for such a time as this. I want to be used by him. I want him to get the glory out of my life. I don't want my time on earth to be wasted. I don't know all the specific plans that he has for me, but one thing I do know, and one thing I've been encouraged by as I go through the study, is that because I am still breathing, he does have a purpose for my life, and it's my job to live each day for him to the best of my ability. And with his help, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I'm excited to see how the last 2 days wrap up. Like I said earlier, I think the 40 days has helped me focus and helped me to be more intentional. And I needed all those reminders. So hopefully the 40 days and watching 40 days of videos has been helpful for you as well. I want to do what he put me on this earth to do, even if it doesn't look like the life that I imagine for myself or I dream for myself. I had a plan for my life up until the time I reached 30. I had a specific vision of what my life would be like. And by the time I got to 30, my life looked nothing like my plan. So I'm excited to give over whatever's left of my life, to give it to God. So thank you guys for walking through 40 days with me. We still have 2 more bonus days. I don't know what they're going to be talking about. So I'll read the key verse again, and then I'm getting out of here. For David served the purpose of God in his own generation. And that's Acts 13:36. My prayer for you and for me is that we be committed to serving the purposes of God in our generation. We were born for such a time as this. We have purpose, and I'm excited to see how that plays out.